Alright guys, what's up? Today's video is about the situation that hits hard. When your girl leaves you for another guy or when some competition show up. What do you do? Yeah, I know. I can already hear some of you in the comments. Don't do anything, just cut her off and move on. And sure, I get it. But let's talk about those cases where a man actually wants a specific outcome, or at the very least, wants to walk away with dignity, maybe even leave her with a little regret. Let's start with the basis. Why did this happen in the first place? Female cheating is emotional. That means she's already feeling something for the other guy. Let's build a logical chain here. She wasn't in a weak position in your relationship. That gave her the ability to look around. And listen, this can happen with any woman. And that's something we've got to understand. It's too simplistic to say, oh, she's just trash or disloyal. No, any woman can do this. No, sure. From a moral point of view, what she did is wrong. Straight up betrayal, no questions. But what's the point of being bitter about it? Think of it like this. You go to the gym. If you don't eat enough calories, you are not going to gain muscle. That's just how it works. So why are you mad at if you didn't bulk up? Same logic applies here. And here is the thing, guys. I hear this a lot in my consultations, but we had something real. We trusted each other. She promised she'd never leave me. She even said she wanted a baby just 2 months ago. So what happened? Is she a liar? No, not necessarily. She might have meant it in that moment. But who said those feelings would last forever? That's the point. The truth is, she was never in a weak position in your relationship. She stayed alert, she was looking, she's chasing that emotional spark, that excitement, the kind she wants to earn from a man she respects. So, what do you do when another guy shows up in the picture? Let's say you are just suspicious. You are sensing distance, shaved. Pay attention to the signs. Sudden drop in affection, cold attitude. Happens all the time, especially after solo trips. She goes to the beach alone, career training, new job, new coworkers. Boom! She meets someone and things start to change. That's an external catalyst, but don't go acting desperate. Don't interrogate her. You'll just get painted as controlled and paranoid. Let it play out. She'll slip. Maybe you see a weird text. Maybe some guys giving her rides home. At the moment you have proof, you pack her things and show her the door. That's it. Done. And listen carefully. If she comes back the next day, a week later, 2 weeks, you don't take her back. Let me clear up a myth I keep seeing in YouTube comments. They say if you take her back after she leaves for another guy, she'll never see you as a real man again. Not always true. I don't recommend taking her back, but let's be honest, you can do it. If, and only if, she returns on your terms. When the fear of losing you again is real, when your value has risen, that whole you'll never be respected again, that comes from a different scenario. She left, you backed, she still left, then she realized she was wrong, got disappointment, and came crawling back. You took her in, no questions asked, and she walked all over you. But that's not the situation we are talking about here. Next thing, and this one's critical. Let's talk about one of the biggest mistakes guys make. They go full drama, start calling the new guy, sending him messages, trying to sort things out. Sometimes it even gets physical. Guys, that's a huge mistake. You're making things worse. Why? Everything. I'm telling you, it's been tested 1,000 times. These aren't theories, these are battle tested facts. We already know the outcome. If you scare the new guy off, guess what happens? She blames you. She unleashes hell on you. Now you're the problem. You are the psycho. You just boosted his value and destroyed yours. That's not what we are trying to do here. The mission is to shift her emotions, not start a brawl over her. Don't play the game of two rams butting heads. That's a fight with zero reward. I've said before, in a love triangle, the winner is the one who walks away first. And that has to be you. That's a law. How you do it, that depends on the situation, and it's too specific to break down in a general video. But let me tell you something that might surprise you. If your girl has already started seeing another guy, that's not the worst case scenario. In fact, in terms of getting her back, it's often easier. Why? Because she hasn't had time to fully lose faith in you yet. This new guy, he's still wearing his best mask. She sees him as exciting, mysterious, maybe even perfect. But we both know how this ends. Sooner or later, she'll see the other side of him. And when she does, she'll remember what she lost. Sometimes you'll get caught in a situation where your girl doesn't fully let go out of you. But at the same time, there is some new guy in the background already getting her attention, already getting little bonuses. This is classic. It's the textbook branch swinging behavior. Women, like monkeys, don't let go out of one branch until they've got a solid grip on the next. Usually, with the old guy, that's you, she feels safe. She knows she has control, she gets privileges, comfort, security, maybe even access to your emotions or resources. The new guy, he's been tested. She's evaluating him on two things: his value and his long term potential. If he checks both boxes, she'll fully jump ship and let go of the old branch. That's when she cuts you off for good. Our mission: to break this pattern. And again, we exit that triangle first. That's the rule, always. Next point. Sometimes a guy doesn't have solid proof she's cheating. There is no smoking gun, just a bunch of sketch moments, weird energy, and her sweet little stories to cover it all up. Listen closely. If it feels like she's lying. That's the golden rule. Your gut doesn't lie, she does. Still unsure? Watch for these markers. She's not physically into you anymore. She's irritated by everything you do. The sparks that, and you can feel it. That lack of attraction and constant frustration, it's a giant red flag that she's lost interest in you as a man. And chances are there is someone else in the picture. So, what does a woman usually pick when she swings from one relationship straight into another? She picks the opposite. That's the pattern. If her ex was chubby, now she's dating a gym rat. If the ex was broke, the new guy has money. If the last one was too nice, the new one's a badass. It's automatic. It makes sense in a way. She's just chasing what she thinks was missing. But here is the kicker. These new rebound relationships almost never last. Which brings us to the real question, uh, when is she coming back? Well, that depends on how you handle it. If you pulled back early, kept your cool, stayed on purpose, she might reach out fast. But let's say they already got something going and you didn't act. Then their little fairy tale usually lasts about 3 to 6 months, rarely longer. Why? Because real relationships take work. And jumping from one man to another without space, without self reflection, that's not a foundation. That's a fantasy. And fantasies fade. So, will she reach out? Yeah, she will. It happens in two ways. Option one, he dumps her. Suddenly, she remembers how you loved her, how you treated her. Now she's full of guilt and nostalgia. She throws out a feeler. Hey, how have you been? Not really return yet, but she's testing the waters. Option two, she dumps him. She's disappointed. He wasn't what she thought. The gold she saw turned out to be glitter. Now she looks back with rose colored glasses, and that's what the memory does. It idolizes the past. Same way you used to hate that college professor, but a year later you are laughing about it. That's how it works. She'll remember you, she'll reach out, and that is the most typical ending to these new guy fairy tales. Here is something I need you to hear, something that's actually valuable. Don't talk trash about her, don't get bitter. I know it's tempting, but listen, when a woman lives for someone else, deep down, she already feels guilty. That guilt eats at her. So, what does she do? She starts searching for reasons to justify what she did. She rewrites the story. He wasn't good to me, he pushed me to this, because that's how the mind works. We protect ourselves from shame at all costs. And the second, you start saying nasty things, calling her names, shaming her, guess what? The guilt evaporates. Now you are the bad guy. Now you made it easy for her to move on. So what do we do instead? You move with calm, with dignity. You put her stuff outside the door. You file the divorce papers, but you do it with zero drama, no anger, no scenes. Trust me, that hits her harder than anything you could say. And here is something else. When she tries to come back, and she will, don't welcome her with open arms. Don't make it easy. You keep your space, you go silent, not to boost your ego, not to feel powerful, but to set the tone so that if you do forgive, it's respected. So she sees your kindness as wisdom, not weakness. And now let's talk about the storm inside your head. I know what happens. You start imagining them together. You think, what is she doing with him right now? You start stalking her socials, checking her last scene, losing your damn mind. You can't sleep, you can't eat. Stop. You've got to cut that mental movie right now, because once she left, it doesn't matter if she's with someone else or not. She's already crossed the line. She cheated or she broke the bond. Either way, she's not your woman anymore. You have to let the idea go. That ownership, that illusion of she's mine, drop it. Because if you don't, it'll eat you alive. No more chasing, no more stalking, no more pain. you've created with your own imagination. Let me say this loud and clear. Getting back together is rarely a real solution. Why? Because all the roads between you two have already been walked. Every path, every corner, you've seen it, you've felt it. And even if she comes back, and even if it all looks perfect on the surface, there is something you want to be able to erase. The betrayal. She was with someone else. She chose someone else. And no matter how calm you think you are now, that thought will eat away at you. It'll live in the back of your mind, in your fears, in your trust issues, in the way you look at her when she's on her phone a little too long. You may not feel it now because you are still hooked, still in that significance fog. But the moment you get what you think you wanted, the truth will hit you. And I need you to be prepared for that. I've been doing this for a while, consulting, listening, watching lives unfold. And here is one thing I know for sure: there are no real coincidences. Life is a series of choices. And yes, some people say everything happens for a reason or everything is for the best. That's a lie. It's comforting, but it's lazy thinking. Fate isn't fixed, it's flexible. It bends based on what you choose next. And if someone chose betrayal, that's a choice too, a final one. Because listen, a woman who stands beside you, raises your children, builds a home with you, cannot be someone who cheats. That's a contradiction. That's a crack that never heals fully. So, no, she's not part of your future. I get it. You feel wronged. You want revenge. You want her to regret it. She will. Give it time. She will look back and feel that weight. But your best revenge, it's not rage. It's not getting her back. It's been happy without her. Building a life she doesn't get to be a part of anymore. So shift your focus. Start small if you have to, even if it's one step at a time, because those small steps, they'll take you far. And when you look back, you'll realize the strongest move you ever made was walking away from what broke you.